Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most intense battles in Game of Thrones history, the Wildling assault on the Wall in Season 4, Episode 9. If you didn't have time to catch the full episode, stick around for our breakdown of the key moments, sacrifices, and the looming threat that remains. This episode, titled The Watchers on the Wall, focuses entirely on the Night's Watch and their desperate fight for survival against Mance Rayder's massive free folk army at Castle Black. We'll cover the emotional moments, the brutal action, and the critical decisions made by characters like Jon Snow and Samwell Tarly. The episode opens atop the colossal ice wall, with Jon Snow and Samwell Tarly on watch. Sam shares his deep feelings for Gilly and their baby, highlighting his desire to protect them. This personal connection underscores the human element of the Night's Watch vows of celibacy and duty. Later in the library, Sam talks with the elderly Maester Aemon, who reminisces about a past love he sacrificed for his vows, showing the depth of the commitment required. The threat is imminent. Gilly screams a warning. The Free Folk army is approaching. Beyond the wall, Ygritte and Tormund Giantsbane, part of the attacking force, discuss their plans. Ygritte's focus is intensely personal. She declares Jon Snow is hers, warning that anyone who tries to kill him will face her wrath. Back at Castle Black, Gilly pleads with Sam not to send her away, and he vows to protect her and the baby. The Night's Watch begins frantic preparations, lighting torches and readying defenses as the Wildlings draw closer. As night falls, the assault begins on two fronts. Wildlings scale the wall itself, while a massive force, including a giant and a mammoth, attacks the main gate below. Jon and Alistair discuss strategy.
Discipline. No training. Gang of thieves, that's all this is. I commanded the city watch of King's Landing. Those men obeyed orders.
We can't just let them attack the gate!
The bars of those gates are 4 inches of cold rolled steel.
Those are giants riding mammoths down there! Do you think your cold rolled steel's gonna stop them?
No such thing as giants.
Despite their efforts, the Wildlings push through the initial defenses. Hand-to-hand combat erupts on the wall and within the tunnels. Boiling water is poured on attackers below. Amidst the chaos, Samwell escorts Gilly and the baby to the safety of a cellar, promising to return. He joins the fight, stealing his courage by recalling his bravery against a White Walker. Wounded in the fight, Alistair Thorne retreats and ends up in the same cellar, finding Sam and Gilly and collapsing from his injuries. The battle intensifies dramatically as the giant and mammoth successfully breach the outer gate, flooding Wildlings into the courtyard of Castle Black. The Night's Watch is forced to fall back, fighting desperately hand-to-hand. On the wall, Wildlings continue their climb, met with boiling oil. Samwell Tarly, overcoming his fear, grabs a crossbow and joins the defense. The giant continues to assault the inner gate, a seemingly unstoppable force. Jon Snow prepares to face the giant himself. His direwolf ghost is unleashed into the fray. The fighting is brutal and chaotic. Amidst the carnage, Ygritte fights fiercely, but is ultimately struck by an arrow. Jon reaches her side as she lies dying. Ygritte's final words. With dawn approaching, the battle appears to subside, though the Night's Watch has suffered heavy losses. Jon Snow observes the grim aftermath, strewn with dead bodies, realizing how close the Wildlings came to breaking through entirely. He understands that while they held the wall for now, they cannot defeat the entire Free Folk army if Mance Rayder launches another coordinated attack. Seeing no other viable option, Jon forms a daring and dangerous plan. He will go beyond the wall alone to find Mance Rayder and kill him, hoping to sow chaos and disunity among the Free Folk tribes. Samwell Tarly vehemently protests, fearing the plan is suicidal and would only unite the tribes against them in retribution. Jon, remembering a promise to the former Lord Commander Mormont to protect Sam, orders him to secure the outer gate. Despite Sam's desperate pleas for him to return, Jon leaves Castle Black, sword in hand, heading into the frozen wilderness to face the king beyond the wall, leaving Sam to lock the gate behind him and ponder his friend's fate. And that's the intense battle for Castle Black. The Night's Watch managed to hold the wall against overwhelming odds, thanks to desperate bravery and painful sacrifices, including the tragic death of Ygritte. But the victory is temporary. With Mance, Rayder and the bulk of the Free Folk army still intact, the threat remains. Jon Snow's decision to go beyond the wall alone sets up a precarious confrontation that could change everything. The episode leaves us questioning whether this bold gamble will pay off or lead to Jon's demise and the eventual fall of the wall. What did you think of this epic battle? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Game of Thrones recaps.